Day 9 of the video series of the Nasdaq futures on this trading platform. They call it US Tech 100. We're on the 30-minute chart currently. It's trading live at 9:33 a.m. on the 27th of May 2021. So the last video I did was on day 8, and it was around about this time here. And I said that the prices could carry on popping up and down now for a good few hours. That was the last video I did on the live chart. And we can see that it did try to extend, came back down again, tried to extend, came back down again, and has been bobbing and bobbing. This morning, today, the 27th of May, the price is declining. I spoke also on the last video of the 1 hour chart where the moving average was falling a bit low. There's a very big space between the 100-hour moving average and the 200-hour moving average. There's quite a price difference. I spoke of not really liking that. It was going to, in my opinion, the price was going to move down to try and pull this 200-hour moving average up. This is on the 1 hour chart, and that is what it is doing. So we've got a buy open way down here that we opened on the 19th of May. We opened here just before the USA FOMC minutes was released. The price plunged as I expected it to on the first video we did day 1, and that is when we opened the buy, when I believed that the price was going to start going up. So we're still above our opening price. I've moved the stop loss to here so that if the price does plunge, we still make a profit. When we first opened the trade, the stop loss was below the opening rate of the trade, but now we've moved it up in case the price does decide to plunge. There is quite a bit of news coming out of China, US regarding the trade talks, and China is showing some tactics in terms of saying that they are not going to increase their buying of agricultural products. In fact, they're going to reduce their buying. They've never met target of the phase 1 trade deal since the beginning, and they now, before the trade talks, just trying to put out a bit of ego there by talking about reducing their cell phone purchases and their agricultural product services purchases. And so the market is getting a little nervous of how far their ego will get them to go. But on the other hand, the moving averages, there has been more buying than selling. As we can see, it's pulling the moving averages up. So I'm still confident that the price is going to go up, but you're never overconfident in trading. Anything can happen. A headline can come through that is startling to investors. It might frighten them off, and the price could plunge, and it could stop us out and take the small profit that we've got. So although the moving averages are telling me the price is going more up than it's going down, and it's climbed nicely since we opened, we're never too confident in trading. We keep an eye on the news, on the economic indicators. Today is a big day with the jobs report coming out from the US. It's also nearing month end, so traders are taking profits to pay their month end bills. So that could also be why the price is declining, because investors are taking some profits to pay for their month end costs. If we have a look at the 4 hour chart, it has fallen below the 200-hour moving average on the 4 hour chart. We could argue that it's been pulling the 35-hour and the 50-hour up, and it's trying to put it up further. So we've got month-end profit taking. We've got China making noises about the phase 1 trade deal, but that is positive because the US and China are going to start talking again on trade. So that is a bit of positive news. It's touching the 14-hour moving average here, which does signal the risk that the price could plunge, especially if the jobs report is a disappointment. So currently there's a risk. Sorry about that. It's one of my boxer dogs. Just letting us hear his voice. Okay, so that is the Nasdaq futures that we've been following. Just to take a look at some other um, instruments, we've got the pound USD has been following more or less what the Nasdaq futures are doing, because both of them do rely on the US dollar action. The Australian dollar, very jumpy. This is the 4-hour chart. So you can see the price action has really been between 0.78 and 0. Let's just do this here, 0.77. So it's quite a big time frame to play in, jumping about also on the back of China's rhetoric. Take a look at the US, the euro US dollar. It's quite strange because some economic indicators were released this morning. The consumer confidence was below expectations. So you would have expected the euro to fall against the dollar, but like I always say, it's got a lot to do with what the US dollar is doing and not necessarily what the euro is doing or what Europe is doing. The dollar, in my experience, always overrides what any of the other currencies are doing. So it's not very happy. This is the 4-hour chart. It's not as if it's flying up, but there is month end again. People could be taking profits here of US dollars, and therefore the euro will go up. Okay, so those are the. We can have a look at another time zone here. Also, really, it was a big decline here on the 26th, which was yesterday, in the euro. That is when the dollar value increased significantly because of people taking money to pay their month-end costs. So today we'll have to see if the traders and the investors have now taken their profit. This 14-hour average is trying to get pulled through and up. So we'll have to wait and see what the dollar's going to do. It's 20 to 10 a.m. GMT +2. So the European session will open officially in 20 minutes' time. Take care out there, and please subscribe to this channel so that you can follow the live charts trading and the explanations of the moving averages on the euro, the 30-minute chart. The 100-hour moving average is above the 200-hour, which can be an indication for a buy. And like I said, it's trying to pull the 14-hour moving average through and up. So with the 100-hour above the 200-hour, it could very well be that the euro US dollar is going to go up. And the jobs report this afternoon will be a big indication as to what the currencies against the dollar are going to do, as well as the US indices such as the Dow and the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq futures that we are trading. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay safe out there, and I'll chat to you later.